I'm Dan Calloway, reviewing the Latin exercise class. We began by talking about the three types of posture. You have standing posture, and then walking posture with a slightly greater incline, and then running posture, inclining even further. Dancing doesn't usually look its best with standing posture. It looks back-weighted, so incline slightly into the movement, keeping the head level. We talked about three dances in this class: the rumba, cha-cha, and swing. In the rumba, there were three exercises. The first exercise is the forward walk, and as we were walking, the emphasis was on keeping two tracks rather than one track or crossing over. It looks like one track when done well because the front toe is only slightly turned out and the back toe is more turned out, and we have a closed look to the legs. After the forward walk, we talked about back walks. In the back walk, we danced an exercise where we danced back, replace, and close, and then repeated that on the other foot. The main emphasis for the back walk is a slight turn out of the back foot, and make sure you have a good back line. Finish the weight change on the back walk in each case. From there, we went to the third exercise in the rumba, the forward check. In this one, the front toe is more turned out, providing a better braking mechanism so that now we can change to go backward. The exercise is to dance a forward check with the left foot, close the feet, and a forward check with the right foot. The other important feature of the forward check is that the weight is between the feet at the end of the forward movement. We don't get completely on the foot if we're using a checking action. Examples of where we use checking actions, for instance, would be crossover breaks or New Yorks in rumba or cha-cha. From here, we went to the cha-cha with the emphasis on the forward and backward lock. In a lock step, we step forward with the front foot almost straight, cross in back in a Latin cross or a Cuban cross, and then uncross the feet. We danced a series of forward locks and then a series of back locks. The footwork on a forward lock is flat, ball, flat, to say it very simply. So the heel is up on the second step of the locking action as we achieve the Latin cross. In the Latin cross, the front foot is again almost straight. The back foot is turned out almost 90 degrees from that. The legs are closed all the way down to the top of the calf, so the legs look closed through the thigh. And the front foot is flat with the back foot on the inside edge of the ball of the foot. Be careful in lock steps. There's a strong tendency in them to overcross, either crossing too far forward or too far over. Make sure you stay on the inside edge of the ball of the back foot, and that will keep the cross from overcrossing. The footwork for a back lock is different from the forward lock. It is ball, flat, flat, and that would be done with either foot. Be able to verbalize that footwork while dancing at a slow speed. It helps get it ingrained much more easily. A big emphasis in the cha-cha is on the rotation of the body. We all look better in a three-quarter view, so in the Latin dances, never be caught out of that three-quarter view. Squared off just looks too wide. So when we're dancing the locks, we practiced by starting turning the feet independently of the hips. Then we added the hips to it independently of the ribs. Then we added the rib turn independently of the shoulders. In doing this, then, you feel that your chest and back are turning, but it stops at the armpits so the shoulders don't get into it too much. Then we dance that in the lock steps, changing one side and then the other as we change feet for the locks. We dance that both backward and forward, focusing on, with a partner, not turning the shoulders too far. Finally, we went to the swing. The emphasis in the swing is it's a rhythm dance, just like the other dances, so make sure there's a constant tick going on in the knees. That can be internalized, so it's not obvious, but the tick is always felt and expressed in varying degrees according to the appropriateness of the figure being danced. So we danced an exercise, dancing the basic movement in the swing with a slight bounce action. Then we stopped the feet and kept the bounce action going. The emphasis was particularly on the 2 and the 4. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And then again, we worked on internalizing that, so we danced a more flat version of the swing, but still had that ticking rhythm going on in the body at all times.